Hey guys, week 3. Okay, so the results are a little bit less. I lost half a pound. So for a total of 10.2 pounds, still good. 10.2 pounds in 3 weeks. Pretty good. Okay, so I think this past week I did actually get out of fat burn. I'm human and I'm not perfect, and that's okay. I'm still losing weight and I'm still getting results and getting closer to my goal. Just a little bit slower this week, right? Just a little slower. It's still progressing. It's just not as progressing as fast when you're not in fat burn. Because when you're in fat burn, you're at an optimal advantage of losing weight. When you're out of fat burn, you can still lose weight. It's just not going to be as fast. So just depending on you and what your goals are and what you want for you is really all that matters. I know I still have several months before I reach my ultimate goal weight. So, either way, I'm good. I'm still going to stay on program. I'm sure some weeks I'll be in fat burn and maybe some I won't be. And that's okay with me. So, yeah, that's kind of what happened. And I'm happy with it. And I'm looking forward to ending this month off strong on a good note, the 4th week. So I wanted to go ahead and talk about element 5 in the life book. This one goes over optimizing your surroundings. So whether we realize it or not, our surroundings play a huge key role in our weight loss, honestly. And our surroundings include things like, of course, the environment, where we're hanging out, and most importantly, the relationships with people. So it's kind of what it always boils down to, is our relationships with friends and family and even just associates. Optimizing those relationships actually have a huge impact on your weight loss, believe it or not. So some of the tips Dr. A gives us is to surround yourself as much as possible with like-minded people. So people that are like-minded and they uplift you and they support you, and they're serving your purpose and they're serving your new path and your new goals and things that you're aiming towards. We all have really close friends, even if it's just a few, or family members even. And so of course there are also people that Dr. A considers accomplices.
Oh no!
Which is kind of funny, but basically it just means accomplices as in they are the ones that are kind of trying to get you in trouble, even if they're well-intended. They may be well-intended, but they're kind of not helping you progress in your journey. They're kind of holding you back. And so just to try to either improve those relationships if possible. Otherwise, those are the ones you want to avoid, because life is short and it is important to surround yourself with positive people and like-minded people. If there are people out there trying to get you, hey, let's go drinking this weekend, screw your diet, or I don't know if that was a good example or not. But I'm not trying to offend anybody. But there are gonna be people that they don't get it. They're not on the same page as you, and you might as well avoid those. And it makes a bigger difference than we realize on our weight loss journey. Um, of course, there's the tool from the last week, element 4, which was stop, challenge, and choose. So it's kind of just empowering you with a tool, a practical tool to regulate your emotions, because we have to regulate our emotions in order to get anywhere. Otherwise, if we just let our emotions take over and win every time, we wouldn't get much done in life. So we have to learn to really regulate our emotions, and that's just one simple tool to help. Another big factor that comes into play that Dr. A talks about is actually our digital devices. Yes, I'm sure we all know this, but it's not really something that everybody thinks about, but we should, because it has a huge effect on us. We tend to just have this, craving to check social media and to check our text messages and voicemails and get on emails and constantly be surfing the web or like reading what our friends are doing on our cell phones or computers or tablets. And A, it's exhausting, and B, it just isn't healthy for us. It decreases our attention span. Actually, I think I heard somewhere that our attention span has decreased to less than of a goldfish. Like, that sucks. That's sad. Like, our attention span is less than a goldfish, y'all. And it's because of technology. Over the past, I don't know, I think they said decade, it's decreased from like 12 to 8 seconds. All because of our addiction to technology. So, okay, I'll stop talking about the problem and get to the solution. So, some tips are to either just turn off your phone at certain times of the day and have like a period of just rest from technology. Or turn off your push notifications to where you're not constantly having that stimulus. And then another one is to make like your room a tech-free like zone, and to invest in a good old-fashioned alarm clock instead of using your cell phone. So that's just, that's one factor of optimizing our surroundings. Another thing he mentions is people that love you so dearly, such as your grandma, and say they want to feed you whenever you go to visit, and they just want to feed you some good old pie with ice cream on top. It's because they love you. I mean, they're not trying to derail you or mess up your life. They just love you, and that's their communication. That's their form of showing you love. It's a gift to you. Although in your head it's like, they're ruining my diet. And it's like, how do I respond? Okay, well, you respond by saying, I love you so much, Grandma. Thank you. And you embrace them, and you just let them know that you're on a health journey and you have made some lifestyle changes, and it's not going to serve you and your goals to eat that. To eat that way. And you just tell them the most important thing is you're communicating it in an honest, open, and loving way. And you're not reacting out of like total emotions. You're actually, regulating yourself and communicating in a healthy way. So thank you for watching, and come back next week for more. I will update my 4th week weigh-in and results, and whenever my new box comes in for the 2nd month, I will be sure to do a video on unboxing. See you next time.